All right, today is Friday, February 8th, 2019. This is the Kubernetes CSI implementation meeting. So going through our agenda, the only remaining 113 task left is updating our CSI docs to be up to date with all the 1.0 information. Sod is still working on this, and I synced up with him, and I think the current plan is I think we're just gonna go ahead and merge the PR as is. We're going to Sod's gonna mark the remaining pages that still need to be updated with a giant to-do at the top. But we're gonna merge what we have. That way people will hopefully be slightly less confused. But then we can pick up the remaining pieces piecemeal from there. Does anyone have any concerns about this?
Sounds good.
All right. All right, so moving on to our 114 tasks. So I played around with the GitHub project boards. So far people have said that it seems easier to use than maintaining all of the tasks in the doc. So I went ahead and added everything that we were tracking for 114 to the project board, and I subdivided all the larger projects into sub-projects, and so the idea there is that each owner of the sub-project can maintain their project board. We can take a look at how it looks. So there's one top-level board for just all the 114 projects, and it references all of these sub-projects in it. And I should have created a sub-project for all of the big ones. If we find that we need to create more, that's totally cool. So maybe we can just go down the list here of in-progress projects. So first up is moving our CSI objects to beta. Hey, Shing, are you talking?
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
It's probably the background noise. Yeah, so I started working on a PR to add those CSI node info and CSI driver to the core API under the storage group. So work in progress.
Okay. Awesome. Let me, once you send out a PR, go ahead and add it to this in progress bullet here.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can keep track of that. All right. Next up is inline volumes. Vlad is not here. I think he has one KEP that is still in progress. Okay. Looks like Jordan is mostly okay with it, so I think we should be good to go as long as the we update the KEP. Okay. Cool. Next up is migration. Deep, do you want to give an update?
Yes, so we basically have PRs up and being reviewed for each of the main attach, and mount, unmount. So yeah, they're all like being reviewed.
Okay.
I'm wrapping the final pieces of the provisioning changes that are also needed in the external storage library. So that'll be coming in shortly. And in addition to EBS and GCE drivers that we started off with, there have also been contribution from DIMS and another person around the OpenStack Cinder. So that's also getting migrated.
Okay, awesome. If you have a chance, could you add all those PRs to here so that we can keep track of that?
Oh, to the main board. Okay.
Yeah, to the migration board here. I think I don't see the OpenStack stuff, so all right. Next up is block.
Yeah, no changes on this one.
All right.
I do have a question though.
Okay.
I was talking to Patrick, and I'm not recognized by the robot like for doing things like LGTMs, and he pointed out that I need to like be in this particular file in Kubernetes/org.
Oh yeah.
How do you get into those files? Should I submit my own PR to add myself, or is there a different process?
There's a process to getting membership to organizations. Let's see if I can find it.
Because I think I'm a membership of nothing. I'm not in any groups or anywhere.
Let's see. What is it called? Org.
It's Kubernetes/org.
Yeah. So I think what you do here.
I think if you create an issue, there's like a checklist.
Yeah, if you create a new issue, then you can say organization membership request.
Okay.
And then there's like a template of stuff. Yep. So you fill that out, and you need 2 sponsors.
Who wants to sponsor me?
I can sponsor you. That's fine. I forget if they had something where like the 2 sponsors had to be from different companies or something. That used to be a recommendation, but maybe they don't have it anymore. Anyway, I can be one sponsor.
Okay. Do you have to do anything, or do I just put your name there and they assume that you would be my sponsor?
Yeah, just put my name there, and
seems like I could put anybody.
They have to you can put my name there, and I have to like LGTM it and that kind of thing. But,
I see.
like,
okay, so yeah, I'll ask Patrick or some other people.
Okay.
The other one. It's fine. Okay, I'll do this. Thank you. I didn't know about this.
Yep. Awesome.
This part of joining the community.
All right. Next up is the external provisioner stuff. Jan, do you have an update on this? Nope. Right. I did see some activity around this area, so I think he's... Oh, are you back? Jan, are you back?
Seem to be disconnecting. Yeah, I'm working on this original stuff, and I'm slowly filling PRs.
All right, awesome. Let's see, Patrick's not here. We have a bunch of, there's a bunch of work going on now for migrating our drivers that we have in the drivers repo to the individual driver repos. I think it looks like John is reviewing the iSCSI one. We don't really have reviewers for the other ones. Does anyone want to volunteer to be a reviewer for NFS or Fiber Channel?
I will do NFS,
All right.
not do Fiber Channel. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Fiber Channel, so I don't think I would be a great reviewer.
I know that it's very expensive.
Okay, I guess I can't assign you, but I will CC you on this. Oh, you're not even auto-completing. Okay. Okay, so we'll have to find someone that can help review the Fiber Channel one. Okay, I will work on finding somebody.
Well, what is the markdown for a checkbox? I'm trying to add myself.
Markdown checkbox?
Well, yeah, in this little template for adding yourself, there's a whole checklist of requirements with little brackets. And how do I check the box and say, yes, I've done
But an
I think you just put an
X.
X.
capital X? All right, works.
You can also, like, after you submit the comment, you can go and check it manually too.
Okay. So much secret knowledge.
Yeah. All right. So next, those were all the like major things. Now we have a bunch of like random issues that are being worked on. I'm working on a bug fix for the restart case. If you restart kubelet and delete the pod at the same time, the tests are failing. After discussing with the node team, it turns out that it's an issue with the new node lease feature that they turned on by default in 1.14. The only outstanding item is that I actually, Jing and I were discussing this. This issue should technically affect all plugins, even in-tree plugins, but only the CSI one tests are failing. So that's still one thing I don't really understand about this issue that I probably need to spend more time to look at. But it seems like CSI plugin initialization and in-tree plugin initialization appears to have some sort of different behavior because only the CSI ones are failing. All right. And then from the snapshot side, I think, Xing, you are reviewing both of these two items for adding the finalizer and also for adding leader election.
For finalizer need Jean because I worked on this one, so Jean needs to review this one. Yeah, so I will ping her.
Okay.
And the leader election, I do have a question. I think I brought this up last time, just to see which model we should go with the leader election. I don't know if you heard anything from. I think it's Matt. What is his name?
Matt Wong. Yeah, so I talked with Matt Wong, and he said the idea is to move everything to the lease object.
But what is the status of that? Can we use that yet or not? Or
I think we can use it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll follow up with him again.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me follow up with him to see if it's ready for use.
Okay.
See if Yeah. But I think when I talked to him, he says he plans on making these changes at least for the provisioner stuff. So we
Okay.
might want to also
Is it
investigate. We might also want to investigate, making the changes all across the board for all the sidecars.
Yeah, I think the only other thing that has this is the attacher. So provisioner and the attacher, right? So if he the attacher is using the config map right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if it's ready, then we can do that for the snapshotter. So we'll need to change right now. I think right now we used config map.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll follow up with him in terms of to see in terms of timeline and yep.
Okay.
And then I'll add an item here. Okay. So that's all the stuff that's currently outstanding. I added a few other items that we should probably do this release, but currently don't really have assignees. One is to update all the sidecars to use all the new Connect library that Jan added. So I know you're adding. I saw your PR for the external provisioner. Maybe can we see if anyone else is interested in adding that to all the other sidecars?
I'm fairly new to.
You mean?
Oh, sorry. There's two people talking. Oh, Jan disappeared again. Andrew, were you saying something?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I'm pretty new to CSI stuff, but I am trying to kind of pick up some work where needed. I can take a stab at that one, but I'll probably need some guidance
Okay,
to get more context.
that'd be great. So maybe like Jan, what do you think is a good first step? Should maybe Andrew can try using the library for the node driver registrar? Sorry, Jan, I can't hear you. Okay, I'm gonna say, let's start with the node driver registrar.
I can follow up.
Yeah. What's your LDAP or your GitHub handle?
Andrew SY Kim.
Okay. Cool. I'll just put you down for node driver registrar first. We'll see how that goes, and if it goes well, then if you like, you can try picking up the other sidecars too.
Cool. So I'm also pretty heavily involved in like the cloud provider auto tree initiative as well. So if I do notice that there's a lot of libraries that we both the storage plugins and the cloud providers use. So if there's also any like code refactoring or like dependency moving around we have to do, feel free to assign those to me because I'm gonna have to address a lot of those anyways.
Okay, cool. I think the biggest thing we have right now is refactoring the mount library, which I think you're on already.
Yeah, so that's one of the things I want to bring up here as well. So it would be great, like if someone who's more familiar with that package can give us a little bit more guidance in terms of like what. So I saw your comments about like breaking up mount and volume specific things. It'd be great if you can comment and say like which methods specific. Maybe this is asking for too much, but like if you can say like which methods specifically in the interface you think is like file specific and which ones are mount specific, that would help us move this PR along.
Oh, okay. I think I kind of commented on that PR already. I think I called out ones that I think should not go with the mount package.
Okay, so makefile, eval host symlinks. Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I can find. Do
Okay,
you
and
have
then
do you have
yeah,
the
I can
PR
link it.
number?
Yeah, it's 68513.
68513.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think I called out I made a few comments here about on specific functions on which ones I think can stay and don't need to be exported out. So get file type, device open, path is device, get mode, SE Linux, eval symlinks, make file, make dir, make safe make dir. I think that's mostly it.
Okay. Okay, and then we can assume everything else can just stay in mount and
Yeah.
go with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah, and I guess, Jan, if you have any other opinions too, you can take a look at this PR as well. All right. What else do we have?
Sorry, is there an issue for the node? Is there an issue for the node driver registrar, the one that you just signed to me that I can look at? Or is it just like in the?
No, there's no issues for these. There is like a background issue where it just basically says, oh, we should have all the sidecars are doing their own thing. We should have a common library so that all the sidecars can be consistent.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll find that one. Thanks.
Cool. All right, and yeah, feel free to ping me or Jan if you have any more questions on this.
Yeah, we'll do. Thanks.
All right. So other than that, I added some tasks this is like for the end of the release when we need to cut all the images again and update the docs again. Backlog, I put in a bunch of items that would be nice to have, but we currently don't really have assignees for them. So we don't really need to talk about them here. Is there anything else that anyone wants to talk about or bring up? All right, then let's just keep this meeting short. Have a happy Friday, everybody.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.